All right, you guys, welcome back into an all signs reading. This is your love life in a snapshot. All right, we're going to get right into the energy. We're going to do a collective reading. We're going to do Aries through Pisces collective closing. All right, I have a tea leaf out here and 3 separate tarot decks. All right, let's get into this collective spread. All right, collective, what is going on? Your love life in a snapshot. There's a delay in your person coming in because something else has to end in your love life before this person comes in. Whoever moving forward that you have a connection with in love is going to be drawn by passion. All right. A lot of you are experiencing brand new beginnings after being involved with someone romantically in the past. More than likely, the person that's coming in fears expressing the passion that they have for you. All right. But they do have a sense of obsession and wanting to control the situation so that it works in their favor. You may look at it as immature love stepping into a situation. All right. But it looks like it does grow after a period of time of some difficulties or going through some sort of conflict. And I would imagine that's having to end your past situation so that you can start off fresh with something new, and that relationship will last a lot longer and it will be more reciprocated with you and this other person after dealing with a period of stress, anxiety, and fears from your past situation. All right. Yeah, a lot of you are going to be moving forward into soulmate connections. Specifically, my feminine energies. You guys are looking like you're shining out here and your past person is in regret about not working it out with you in the past and burdening you in you guys' long-term connection if you have been in one. Okay. Wow. All right. Let's get right into Aries. Aries, you're going after a younger woman. Whether that is you as this younger woman or you are a masculine going after a younger woman. Okay. So there could be some sort of great age difference. As if it was just a regular woman, it would have came out that way. This is someone that you have a lot of interest in. There may be 2 different people, right? There could have been comparison in between 2 people, but one of them you have the most passion for. You may have been married or committed to someone in the past, and it looks like you're going to come reconcile with whoever this younger woman is. 10 of Cups, because you feel that's the person that's going to make you the happiest. You're definitely going through some sort of ending here where it has limited you the ability to either communicate to this person, or you feel that you don't have enough money to come towards the person that you desire. There was some sort of ending where you fear that you're not going to have the opportunity to express yourself to this person, so it leaves you entrapped in your mind. This younger person you see as the star, all right, someone that's very desirable, possibly well known, and this is the reason why you are expressing passion towards that person. There seems to be a limited amount of resources, whether that's you and or them, and where you kind of have some sort of brand new beginning for you guys to reconcile and bring something into balance. You feel that you have like a spiritual connection with this person as well. I mean, I can't ignore that. It's here about 3 times. Okay. Yeah, it kind of feels a bit like obsessively attached to someone that you cared for. I don't know if this is someone from your workplace or someone that does work that is heavily connected to one's emotions even. Do you feel like you have a telepathic connection to whoever this person is? Because I do see an age difference here. There could be someone that has children involved in this situation. Or you've been trying to gather some sort of information about how to get to this person. Okay. That's your storyline. Snapshot of your love life. All right. Let's get into Taurus. You got strong emotion for somebody, Taurus. You could have felt that you've missed on this opportunity with this person. Because something turned from love to hate real quick. I don't know if you've seen the person that you're involved with romantically as a way for you to make a come up, or you felt that they were making a come up off of you. You hold back from this person. You don't want them to see how much you feel about them, but you would love to reconcile with this person. Could have been a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius from your past. You still have lots of passion for this person, and you desire to be with this person in the near future as well. Like you're happily ever after. You want to like live with them, kids with them. Yeah, I'm seeing the whole 9. 10 of Cups. I don't think you're facing your fears and expressing your emotions to this person. You're like overthinking a situation. Maybe you're not sure how this person feels about you. I see the Star card, the Fool card. It could be an Aquarius from your past. This could be someone that grew up in either the same community as you, went to the same school as you. There's something about you wanting to give this person something as well. But you're in regret or in sorrow because you feel that you lost out on like a soulmate connection with this person. I don't know if it has to do something with family or friends, or how things have turned not so much in your favor. Or you're going to rely on family and friends to bring you guys back together or something like that. You see this person as like an empress. Okay. For Aries and Taurus, I'm getting you guys masculine energies specifically. Okay. Gemini. I feel like your person is on their way to you, Gemini. I don't know if you're involved with this person and however you make your money or something like this. Your person's on their way to you. Maybe you meet in like the same workplace, or you go to a bank and you run into this person. They're on their way to you though. 6 of Wands. Wow. Somebody here, whether that's you, Gemini, or this person, they do something in the public eye or well known for something. You might just be like drawing your person in, because it looks like your person is attracted to you, but mentally. Maybe you are very smart, all right, with something. Your person's a bit standoffish as well. They don't speak much. They're very like, they're calculated in the way that they want to come in. It says that you're ascending to the next level of something, or you feel that a reconciliation with this person is however someone is coming towards you. I don't know if this is someone you know for your past. There was a sudden change that happened in the past. there was a third party involved, and it kind of looks like you want your person back. And I mean, you're like to the point where I don't know if you're trying to control a situation here. Maybe work had separated you guys. I feel like your connection is with money. Something took place, something changed in the energy where your person is no longer with you. You didn't want to face some sort of tower moment that was taking place in you guys' connection. You wanted to hold on to this person, and you feel lost without them. I feel that you spend a lot of time alone. You think about this person. You feel left out from this person. You're more than likely grieving this person, and you feel that people are keeping you guys apart. Or that's just the energy of the reflection that your energy is coming through with this person. How do you come back together if you are to reconcile with this person? It's coming through with money. I don't know how that association is with money. But your person is like on their way to you, but it's coming in slowly. Maybe you're going to be traveling somewhere. There's a lot of thinking about each other here, is what I feel. Like, you could have your eyes closed thinking about this person, and they're gazing into the outside of a situation thinking about you too. So this could be someone that you know, or the reason that you guys are separated is due to the type of work that you do. Okay? That's what I see. It's almost like if you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you too. Okay. Let's get into Cancer. There's distance in between you and your person, Cancer. Lots of distance. You have a problem. They don't want me to speak on it. You have a problem getting to this person, but you desire to. I don't know if you literally would have to travel to this person, like get on a plane, a train, or get in the car and just take that drive to go see this person. Could be a fire sign from your past. You guys' connection is very strong. This is someone that you want to be with long term. Damn, I see the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. It's almost like there's opportunity there to build long-term wealth together. So I don't know if this would be seen as like a business partnership as well. But there's also like lots of love and connection between you guys. You guys went on separate pathways to see what else was out there for you. But you still have that strong connection. And it kind of like you both regret doing that. You both regret doing that. Yeah, you were indecisive about something in the past. We're just overall, the feelings never went anywhere. It kind of feels like you both still want to invest in this, but you find it hard to do so because you're at a distance. I feel that you are going to want to work it out. You want to remain optimistic about the connection that you guys have. The passion is still there. You keep it a secret. I feel like it's on both ends. But if you were to express yourself, it would end up coming back together. One of you are going to be more than likely having some sort of like defense mechanism up. Why is that? It kind of feels like you know that if you go back to this person, you're either walking away from another soulmate connection that you already have or who you have interest in at this point in time. I don't feel the connection with the person that you're with now, or if you have any other interest, it's as strong as the person from your past. That's what I feel. Okay. Let's get into Leo. Leo, there could be some sort of control issues in your connection right now. You could get angry in connection to your person. Maybe there's a lot of like disagreements in between you guys. Maybe there's like a lot of heated arguments, or there could be confusion for whatever reason. Yeah, I feel like there is a lot of confusion. Like things aren't clear where things are going with you guys. It's like the Wheel of Fortune is up in the air. It's coming out as the challenge. Like you don't know where you're going with this person. You don't see it. And it's kind of like stressing you out. You might be overthinking a situation that may be frustrating you. Maybe your person from the past wanted to move forward independently and you didn't want to do so. Yeah, no. You feel like you're restricted from this person, and it kind of makes you feel down in the dumps about it. It's very frustrating to you because you feel like you don't have some type of like even connection to this person, and they're standing on that, whether that's you or them. They're standing on like not wanting to speak, not sure where it's going, and like heavy on the energy of independence. More than likely, if you guys go on like a date or something, it will be more driven by like sex than anything. You are attracted to this person's body. Okay? Maybe they have like busty ass boobs or something like that. All right? Or more than likely, every time you reconcile with this person, or if you go out on a date with this person, you never know where it's going to go because it's more than likely driven by passion. So that can like feel like it gives you a sense of anger because you feel this person is controlling you by your mental state. All right, what they can offer you is only sex. I feel like you have more love for this person than what you express. All right, there's something involving like you guys residing together or collaborating together. All right, in the home environment, maybe you have or share kids together. There's someone here coming through as a soulmate connection, but I don't know if that's someone that you're courting here, that you're keeping a secret. Oh, you're indecisive about two people. Uh-oh. So one person in this dynamic for Leo's energy is very stern on wanting to remain independent and single. If you are going on any type of connection with someone that seems to be like you're confused, you don't know where it's going, it's only driven by sex. So it's keeping you indecisive whether you're moving on or you're not. Your focus right now more than likely is on work so that you don't lose your damn mind, because I see a lot of swords out here in your energy. Okay. Virgo. Virgo, is in your love life, is your person forcing you to stay with them? For whatever reason, I don't know if you guys have attachments that are keeping you guys stuck together, like materialistic things or something like that. I feel like you guys are married, the Hierophant. It could definitely be that by law, you guys being married is like you have to stay with this person. You don't want to stay with them. You feel like you're being manipulated to do so. Ouch. Seven of Swords. I don't know if it's just part of some sort of like deception that's going on, or you feel that your person's cheating on you. But for whatever reason, because you guys are married, you have to stay there. You don't want to. You really have like feelings for this person, but you feel that they're doing something to you to try to catch revenge for something that was supposed to be kept a secret. This will be exposed if your person's cheating on you, is what I feel. And you're going to step into a new relationship with someone else. Could be with an air sign, a Gemini, or Libra, Aquarius, masculine energy is coming out as. careful with that person, because whoever you're falling in love with, they have a way of telling you what you want to hear. It's giving me like, if we choose to work this out, we can create long-term stability. I'm seeing 8 of Pentacles in the 2. But this person can come out to be a bit controlling, and they use their mindset to do so. Okay. Crazy. This person could be a bit judgmental because they have a lot of money. All right. And they feel that, or you feel you're at your best when you're with this person, or you're only staying with this person because of materialistic gains. This would be someone that like pays for everything, drives a nice car, you know what I mean? Like when you guys go out on dates, it's like, hey, these, you know, these two are here together. Maybe you have status with this person or something. Now, if it's calling for some sort of reconciliation and you know that someone treats you like shit and they cheat on you, then more than likely the person that you're moving forward with, this person could be a lot older, very much more mature, and they're going to treat you as you need to be treated. Because someone else tried to make you stay there and do something against your will just for the attachments of money. If you no longer speak to your past person, it's because of a third party and you reject this person. Yeah, that's your past person, okay? Your past person, you no longer speak with them. They had you involved in a third party and you reject them. You want nothing to do with them. All right, so it kind of feels like if you're stuck into a situation, it's because of you being committed in marriage to somebody. You don't really want to be there. Libra. Libra, I don't know if the person that you're with is planning on having a child with you. I see the stork. The person that wants to have a child with you, it looks like you guys met in the workplace. But for whatever reason, you're having a cycle close out. I don't know if you're leaving the workplace. All right, it's kind of giving me like maternity leave. Things were picking up very fast between you and this person in the past, and it became a little bit too much to carry. So maybe if it has anything to do with like how you guys are going to be building some sort of solid foundation in the near future, in order for you to go have this baby with this person, you kind of have to move away from, you know, work. Or maybe that's what it is, maternity leave. All right, like it's too much to carry moving forward. If you met your person in the workplace, they're going to miss you being there. But one person obviously would have to make the money while the other person is leaving for maternity leave, okay? So you guys will be separated a bit. But I feel like that energy is going to draw you guys back together. Yeah, that's true. You having some sort of separation, all right, so that you're both not carrying the heaviest burden due to the workplace type of deal. All right, you're going to end up going on maternity leave, and the other person will end up picking up the heaviest load while you're home and, you know what I mean, recovering. Don't be too trapped up in your mind about the equal amount of money that's coming in, because I do see the 10 of Pentacles, like both of you on both ends. I feel like the money will be fine. Don't get too much up in your head about that. And there's going to be a celebration with family as well. It kind of feels like a baby shower. All right, you're going to be a little standoffish there. Why is that? You didn't want too many people knowing that you were pregnant. A lot of people didn't know you were pregnant. You kept your mouth shut about it. Oh, was your person cheating on you? Okay, wait a minute. The Knight of Cups and the 5 of Swords. Was your person cheating on you? Or were there lies that were told, or you were keeping something a secret? You lied to people and told them that you weren't pregnant? I feel like you hid your body from them. Or you hid your body from your family. Your family didn't know about this. Your person restricted you from telling other people. That's a little weird. Your love life feels like it's kept a secret, Virgo. Sorry, Libra. Your love life was kept a secret. If you were giving birth or leaving work for maternity leave, you being at home is drawing your family in, and everybody is like trying to throw you this maternity leave, like, you know what I'm saying, baby shower, and you didn't even tell everybody you were pregnant. Okay. That's a little weird. Scorpio. Okay. That's crazy. It says here you're going to be playing a different role in your relationships. Why is that? Looks like you're going to be taking on like a different responsibility in connection to your relationship. Maybe you're not happy about it, but for whatever reason, you needed to gain perspective about how you were going to try to work on this relationship. It's not that you want to let it go. It feels like it's difficulties in the relationship, because I do see like you wanting to get away, like you don't want to be there. All right. Maybe you find ways to kind of like get out away from your partner because you're not happy, but you're trying your best to work it out. Yeah, you kind of sit with yourself and ask, why did you choose to move away from this person? Did you go chase someone else? Did you go chase someone else? Because the Knight of Swords says that you are. Something was delayed for you and your person coming back together. You have a heavy attachment to a soulmate that you want to be with long term. Okay. I see children and two feminine energies in your reading here. Maybe you feel like you have a choice in between two different energies. Like, I don't know if it's you and a friend, and then you have you and your lover, or you kind of feel like you're playing a different role. You're trying to work it out. You don't want to let this person go, but for whatever reason, you feel like chased away from your person. You spend a lot of time alone, and it kind of feels like you want to, you know, maybe you're traveling back and forth to see your person or something like that. Like you're playing a different role in your love life with your person. I feel like mentally you definitely need some sort of separation from whoever this is. Maybe your focus is just on your money. You just find a lot of ways to try to escape things, is what it looks like to me. You get the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Like something gets delayed for you. You play a different role. You're not happy about it, but the truth is it kind of feels like the more that you try to work it out, the more that you sit with yourself and you say, okay, now I understand why I want to move on, or why I, you know, have to travel in between me and this person. And maybe you're trying to keep some sort of balance emotionally so that it doesn't affect you how it's affecting your physical state. That's the truth. Yes. Okay. I don't know if you just recently moved. I've seen the Ace of Pentacles and the Star card. Aquarius' energy is your 4th house. You could have recently moved. So you're playing a different role in your love life with your person, something like that. Or you're planning on moving. Sagittarius. Sag, you like love your person. You're like crowning your person. You can have like a heavy spiritual connection to your person. You feel like you have nothing but honesty and connection with your person moving forward, and you respect that about your person. They're more than likely Not too emotionally available to everybody else, which is a good thing. Because you know that they're loyal to you is what I'm getting. Yeah, they're loyal to you. There's so much balance in between you guys. It's insane. Like, you understand your person and they understand you. And it's like, this is the reason why you have so much respect for your person. They're not emotionally available for everybody else. Maybe that was a characteristic that was in your past relationship or something. Yeah, you feel like it's spiritually protected, you and this connection that you have. Things actually picked up in between you and this person. You met this person at work. Or again, I feel like you're crowning your person. Like, there's so much respect for your person there. And things actually took off a lot faster. Maybe you want to have a child with this person as well. You were rejected in the past by someone else that was more than likely seen as a whore. But you thought that that was your person. You're coming out as the King of Wands. Here's your Queen of Wands. But it looks like you ran into someone that you see that is way more valuable. And it took off really quickly. All right. You might have been delayed for a while trying to save your money up so that you would be able to move and end a situation with your past person. Or if that had any involvement with how this new person came into your life. The Hangman energy would be like you having to dare to do something differently in your life, in your love life specifically. Maybe you were starting fresh. I'm seeing this masculine energy here. Maybe you were focused on like starting up a business or very like career advanced. All right. Maybe you were stepping into something new and you found your lover there. I see like a rose. Okay. Just as like during travels, did you seem to run across this person while they were like walking or something? All right, like you drove by and you seen this person walking, something like that. You didn't know you guys worked at the same company or something like this, but I feel like your person isn't emotionally available to a lot of other people. They're loyal to you. 10 of Cups, that's exactly what you were looking for. And the 10 of Wands. So whatever was the burden from the past is what you're walking away from, and you're getting everything that you desire now in this new relationship. All right, let's get into Capricorn. Capricorn, I would be careful because your person is actually working against you. I don't feel it's going to last long. Maybe there is a lot of backstabbing or, let's see. Oh. There could be a lot of backstabbing. A lot of like judgmental comments towards each other. I can't speak right today. You guys reside together or planned to reside together. All right, but for whatever reason, it looks like your person is they're unemotionally available to you at this time. I don't know if you were separated from your person, all right, due to your person being judgmental, and maybe this person wants to come back and around and like reconcile with you. I'm seeing the home card here. All right, are you married to this person? More than likely you are. There was some sort of third-party interference here that drove you to have some sort of brand new beginning with someone else. And Capricorn, it looks like you're trying to defend and or protect yourself from whoever that person is that's trying to work against you behind your back. You already kind of sensed that this was coming around, like they were playing fake hidden enemy type of energy here. All right, they weren't really reciprocating with you, or that could have just been the problem. So you went towards like new love. Ace of Cups. This person could have been a bit controlling or just very strict with money. They offered very few like dates, okay? Very like low on communicating, and it felt like that's what drove you away from your person towards someone else. I feel you gave this person like ample chances going back and forth with them, but it eventually comes to an end. Yeah, Tower. The World card in the Tower. It's because of whatever they were keeping a secret. Okay? It comes to an end. Okay. All right, let's get into Aquarius. There's two cards here. Happiness and well-being, and then feeling tied down and frustrated. All right, so if you're happy where you are in your romantic connection, then you're feeling somehow frustrated on the other end. Or you're happy with one thing, and then you feel tied down with your person. Something like that. Let's see. Let's get back to this deck. It's kind of giving me like you're happy, but really are you? Or are you really frustrated? Four of Cups. You don't express emotions. You really don't. The Four of Cups energy would be like you look bored to other people. You look discontent. Even if you are happy, you feel frustrated. Ace of Cups. You want new love in your life, Aquarius? That's your challenge. Seven of Cups. You keep that a secret. Or you may actually have to look for other options. Like the Seven of Cards will be an options card. Page of Pentacles. There was a connection that you had in the past with whoever this younger Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is. And it kind of looks like you have your eyes on a King of Wands, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag at the moment. But you're trapped up in your head about something, or you fear speaking to this person. Something came to an end. You had to move on from that connection. You went through a big breakup, and it kind of looks like you're out here feeling the vibe as the Queen of Wands. Your confidence, you look happy to other people, but inside you feel frustrated or tied down because you don't really have love there. You're seeking out your counterpart is what it is. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. You had some sort of negative attachment to you, trying to control you and your love life. It's coming through as an Emperor. I don't know if that's your past person. All right. And it looks like it interfered in your love life and your happiness. And it was due to deception. I feel like you're in between this energy of wanting an equal give and take with somebody, but understanding that if you want some sort of investment in love, you have to do something differently. And what I feel like you're seeking something that is more than likely is difficult to get. You want like a spiritual connection. You want to be successful in your next connection. There could be something involving a child. All right. And what I feel is that your difficulty right now is you actually understanding your value in relationships. Okay. Whoa. So that's keeping you frustrated, or you feeling tied down, like you don't have other options, even though you want to be happy. Okay. You're more than likely not getting yourself out there. Pisces. I don't know. Something took place in October for you, Pisces, with your person. Where's that deck at? I guess not. Okay. Pisces, why is October of significance? You could have been dealing with a Libra or a Scorpio. The full moon in Aries took place in October. Oh, Spirit, as soon as I said that, Spirit said someone's leaving your life. I seen the leaves. Like someone left your life in October, and Spirit said yes. Somebody left you in October, Pisces. Or you had to walk away from your person in October. Oh, your person left you. They left you out in the cold. So you kind of had to plan on what you were going to be doing moving forward in connection to your romantic life. You guys could have been fighting over money. You still feel a connection with this person, even if they walked away from you. You never were able to get over it. Did they pick somebody else over you? You don't speak too much about that. It actually hurt you out because you want this person, whoever walked away from you. You don't speak on it though. You stay quiet. You know the truth of it, but you don't express that to other people. There could have been just something stupid that you guys didn't agree on. It could have been about money. It could have been about your person not expressing enough emotion to you. You having to look for other options or seeing what pathway you're going to go down if this person left you. The Knight of Cups and the Sun card. You're actually seeking out happiness now. Yeah, you're coming out in your own energy as like becoming a little bit more mature after experiencing something that you did experience in your life that created a tower for you. It almost felt like you walked away from your soulmate, or they walked away from you, or you guys ended up reconciling back in October. Because it looks like you and your person actually choose to commit to each other in the near future. But you don't tell anybody that. You stay quiet. Okay? You intuitively know you guys were going to work it out, come back together and collaborate for whatever reason. I feel like, to be honest, it had something to do with a spiritual connection. I see the High Priestess and the Temperance. And the Ace of Cups. You guys were meant for each other. Yeah. You more than likely had to go experience other things, or your investments were in something else where it felt like if the argument was over money, you had to focus on going to get your bag up, but you had to return back to your person. It was something like that. Okay? Something took place in October. All right, let's get into this collective closing. Okay, what in the world is, oh, I was like, where's my deck at? Here we go. All right, your life in a snapshot, collective closing. A lot of you are looking for something that creates stability around your happiness long term, because you're walking away from situations that, again, no longer served you. Either you're going through some sort of divorce, or you're leaving the love of your life that you were with, you know, forever and ever and ever. Okay. It looks like there is some sort of silver lining here, because it allows you to manifest what it is that you truly desire. All right, it looks like a lot of you are staying prayed up, allowing your emotions to drift you where you need to be. A lot of you are focused on money, all right, or however you're going to end up making it on your own. If there's new love that comes in, it is driven by passion, heavy. And it kind of like, it takes off and it moves to the next level very, very quickly. And I think it's because it has something to do with what you feel is lacking in your love life. Or you wanting that connection with the person that walked away from you. It could be like a lot of gossip about who saw who and what took place, and, you know, everybody's opinion on your love life that you don't want to really much deal with. It feels like it's the most immature thing to do. I feel you keep to a limit the amount of emotions that you give to a different person. All right, if you're looking for somebody, you're looking for somebody that complements your energy. I see a lot of connections with like a great age difference as well. All right, I'm seeing like the Queen of Cups attaching itself to the King of Cups emotionally. It's there, but I'm seeing the Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. You're looking for somebody that's much more mature, meaning they got more money. They're already financially stable. They're able to protect and provide. You know what I'm saying? Like what you're walking away from is something that wasn't worth staying with. And this is the reason why the love life energy is taking off very quickly, because you feel like this person is a better match for you, and what you're manifesting is bringing exactly that in. But there's a lot of gossip connected to how you made your move. it feels like you're taking the next step up, and you kind of feel that you're regretful about your past person. All right, but I feel like everybody has a lesson to learn here in remaining confident and going after what you truly desire than staying, or rather than staying in a relationship that wasn't serving you, was doing nothing but slowing you down. Okay. There was a lot of third-party connections here that ended up coming to an end. So if you found out that your person was cheating on you, more than likely it's because they was fucking somebody else. That puts you in a state of having to go through like the dark night of the soul, having to face what it was about you that you felt that you lacked and that your person didn't see within you. Okay. And that chose you to want to run back because you didn't want to let that person go. You felt that you could implement what it was that they felt you were lacking, almost. So there could have been like a lot of back and forth in relationships. Meanwhile, there's a third party connection there. It's almost like you fighting for your person. Okay. It would have been you dealing with a fucking player. Let's be clear, because the King of Wands is normally seen as like they get what they want. All right, they could be very attractive or vice versa. I don't know. But again, it kind of feels like there might have been some sort of shocking, sudden change that took place there, so that you will be able to go down the path where you're supposed to and find true love, and that person finding true love as well. All right, I'm also getting the message with someone that's knowing what you're going through, the Hermit energy, and wanting to chase after you because they have feelings for you and they want you to trust and or be with them, and then it takes off quickly. All right, that's where I see the energy of maturity coming in. I'm seeing the King of Swords out here, the King of Cups, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles. This is why you're seeking somebody much more mature. It will be like the communication between you guys is very clear. The sudden change, it takes off quickly, it accelerates to the next level. It's like this person is not going to play about you. That's what it's given. The reciprocation is there. Exactly what it is that you wanted to experience with this person. And it feels like it was angelically sent to you that way. It's almost everything that you've ever waited for. Spirit was telling you to just wait on this person, that they were going to come and, like, you know, reciprocate everything that you felt you lacked in your last relationship. Whether it's feminine or masculine, it doesn't matter. Maybe you didn't want to see things that way, or you weren't accepting the change that was necessary with making that decision and allowing that person to come into your life. Because you had other plans, is what I feel. You felt, that's crazy, 4:03 on the clock. You felt that you were already committed to the person that you wanted to be with. All right, but it didn't seem like, yeah, it seems like you were just trapped there in your mind about that person and wanting everything out of that person that you weren't going to get. Okay. Something had made you feel really, really low in your emotional state. A lot of crying is what I'm seeing. A lot of like lonely nights. A lot of overthinking. Having to do a lot of reflection work. All right. And it kind of feels like, yeah, I mean, geez, look at this. It would have been like nothing but depression, anxiety, fears, worries about what was to come next. And like having to detach from everything that kept you in this state of mind. Like, but I thought I was, you know, in the right relationship. It doesn't look like it. Your soulmate hasn't even attached to you yet. You wouldn't feel that, you know, your person is coming in because you haven't healed yourself, is what it feels like. You have to come into like emotional balance in between yourself before your person comes in. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. You haven't come into like an emotional balance within yourself in order for your person to come in. All right. So if you felt like a lot of lonely nights, a lot of crying, a lot of, I don't know where my money is coming from, like that type of thing, it's because you had to do healing. And then you were able to start off on a brand new journey here. You keep reminiscing about your person from the past, like nostalgic about things that you used to do with this person, or how you grew up, or how long y'all were together, or just things that feels like it's not even necessary on your brand new pathway here. It kind of feels like that's what you're trying to recreate with your new person. I wouldn't do that. It's going to create a tower moment because it's going to bring you back to the same situation that you already stepped out of. All right, what you already worked through. So don't keep reminiscing about things from your past. You're trying to move forward here in new love. So you can't bring those same experiences that you expected from a past relationship into your new one. All right. It has to feel different. It has to feel that there's a sense of respect there. The passion has to be, you know what I mean? I'm seeing Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, the High Priestess. Your intuition is already telling you your person's on the way. That's what I'm getting. Like you feel a sense of passion. All right, whether that's for something or you feel ascended within yourself. All right, like your intuition is on point with what it is that you are attracting. And if you look like you're bored or discontent or unhappy or missing an opportunity on what other people see about you, I wouldn't allow that to diminish your character, because it looks like you're going to end up winning one day, even if it ain't today. You know what I'm saying? You need to show people who you really are is the message there. Like, don't keep yourself down in the dumps for too long, or because it's going to show that you're overcoming some sort of hurt. You know what I'm saying? You on the other side of whatever you're discontent about and how you're going to be shining and expressing yourself is going to show them how you've overcome that hurt, that breakup, that separation. All right. It's almost like I don't want to be seen that way. It's because of where your heart is and where it lies with that past person. Like what could have been with that past person. It's like, oh, well, when pigs fly, was I going to be able to stay connected to that person for a long term? You know what I mean? Something like that. It's almost like your heart still calls for this person, but that will leave you in that repeated pattern. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, I would delete everything from your past person. Pictures, text messages, emails, phone calls, recordings, like any type of attachment to your person, delete that shit. Get rid of their shit, like everything. Yeah, because you got new love coming in. That's the only way you're going to attract a different type of energy and something or a characteristic that your old person did not have. Whoever this is, they're going to bring you flowers, or they could be like a gentleman, you know what I'm saying, taking you out on a lot of dates. I don't know. There's something here about like having simple dates. There's a blanket laying down on the floor with like a cute little love letter, a bowl with fruit in it. Something like very simple is you having some sort of expectation. And if somebody does that, that's going to be everything that you desire. It's the simple things. It's like the little things that someone is willing to do for you. Something like that. And that's like moving forward, that's who you're going to want to work it out with. Like, you're going to feel a sense of abundance, like you've made the right choice. I see nothing but, like, abundance in front of this feminine energy. Whatever it is that you hold within yourself, like your expectations, as you sit alone, even if you aren't courting somebody, you expect nothing but the best, is what I feel. All right? Nothing but the best. And it could be definitely a lot of lonely nights, because you're obviously healing your heart there. With the Four of Swords. Maybe you do spend a lot of time at home. Maybe you do rest a lot. Maybe you're rejuvenating your energy from what you've experienced. And that's going to bring out a sense of happiness within yourself that you, again, when you go to finally step out and say, this is who I am, you're going to be happier there. You're going to see a sense of value around yourself that you didn't see previously. I could be speaking to a feminine. You could be like very overprotective with your aura and who you let in. All right. It almost feels like a lot of people may be trying to shoot their shot at you, and you're just over here fucking like, I'm over here all abundant in my own energy. Don't fuck with me. And it's very clear that that's just the way that you are right now. You're very grounded as well. You're setting a great example for the person that's coming into your life, especially if you share children with somebody, because they're going to know how strong you are. There's something here as well that if you have like a creative passion that you share, your person is going to share that same passion. They're going to see that your strength came from whatever it is that you were interested in and whatever you were doing. I see this woman sitting here. She's playing with yarn. She's building something, and the masculine is supporting that woman and her child. Okay? So there's going to be something like the influence of what you do and how your person supports that. I like that. The masculines are going to start feeling like there's a barrier that they have to kind of break through. And I feel like it's going to be with feminine energies having to protect themselves. All right. I don't know if there was a theme in the reading where the masculine is like, I'm the one with the money. And the females are like, well, we're married and you owe me. No. It's given, this is the reason why the feminine is doing something creative and gaining strength and overcoming and trying to find true happiness. so that whoever they attract in their life supports what it was that the past person did not. Okay. Yeah. And I see definitely a heavy sense of independence on money. So if you are trying to get with somebody and you don't obtain your own money and whatever it is that you love to do or what brings you emotional balance, I don't feel like there's going to be a relationship that actually connects with you the way that you want it to. All right. Yeah, no. So definitely keep your options open. All right. Try to keep a few things that are more personal to you secret. Don't expose like your whole self and whoever you're choosing to court to a person directly. And that's why I feel like the masculines are going to have a hard time getting through to somebody because of the barrier that's there, that boundary that a feminine has with wanting her own independence rather than being connected by money or just materialistic shit. Yeah. There could be a lot of pregnancies this upcoming year. I don't know why that's of significance, but again, those that are choosing to come together as Emperor and Empress, it will be long term. I also see that. Wanting happiness long term. This is a side note, and this is not for everybody, but for those that are choosing to walk away from the womb, meaning the home environment, meaning walking away from the connections to a mother figure or someone that has been heavily attached to their mother figure, that's going to be like difficult, okay, for somebody. But it kind of feels like it's aligning you with your wish fulfillment and whatever that may be, okay? Like having to leave the womb, leave the home, walk away from situations that you keep experiencing losses. All right. So if there's a dominant feminine energy in your life that you feel has some sort of control over what your wish fulfillments are, leave that person behind you. And that's going to cause some conflict, or that's just something that you're, choosing to deal with moving forward into your new relationships. You don't want to take any type of drama into your new romantic life. Especially not into your new home, especially if you're going through like a portal of some sort of ending to a brand new beginning. You know what I mean? Like you want to be happy, you want to be legit, you want your own shit. That's what I feel. All right, so a lot of you are going to be leaving the womb, quote unquote. The connections that you have with your past person are how something was supposed to grow. And the heavily control tactic, the attachment issues, all of that is, you're going to have to gain perspective about where you want to go with that situation. And that can be anything: investments in money, business contracts. It kind of feels like the attachment of materialistic things that you share together, vehicles, cars, whatever that may be. You're going to have to gain perspective about what is the most significant that you need to take with you, and what is it that you're willing to let go of. All right, because I feel like whatever was rooted from your past and whatever you chose to grow, it was only an investment. But obviously you'll have to come into some sort of mediation about what's yours and what's theirs, especially if you're being divorced. All right, children could be of significance as well. I'm feeling there's energy coming out that there would be, like, if the feminine was single, she's more than likely seen to be the one that's carrying the most burden, because she's more than likely seen as the one that's remaining with the child. Some cases it's vice versa, where the masculine will end up staying with the child. That person is seen as carrying the heaviest burden. And if this person chooses to go have fun or court someone else, they're seen as a whore, which is not true. It's only because this feminine energy, okay, that's more than likely having fun or going out and doing whatever she's doing because she's single, is an example to her child or to the child in what is acceptable and what is not. So don't feel that you are being discriminated by other people, or because of the the attachment of who you were in the past or how you were seen in the past being connected into a relationship, that puts a heavier burden on you. It's not fair. Because if it was the other way around, where the masculine was, you know what I'm saying, out there fucking and doing whatever they wanted to do, more than likely they would have to be an example to the son or to the daughter that this is what you choose to accept. All right. And it's not valid for the feminine to look like she's a whore out here, okay? It's not fair. Especially if you have your options open. It wouldn't be fair. Seven of Swords. That would be more than likely your person being jealous or envious because you chose to move on and you have other options. Like, come on, that's petty as hell. You know what I'm saying? There would be some sort of double standard there. Like, oh, you can't do that because you're going to be seen as this, or vice versa. Okay? I feel like moving forward in relationships, in order for them to ascend to higher levels of being successful, is open communication. All right? It's like learning about each other first before you choose to invest in or commit to whoever you're with. Because that's the only way that this person is going to understand how you're elevating out of one person that you were and who you are becoming. And being able to move forward in balance in this relationship with a new masculine or a new feminine. Take it vice versa. All right. I'm leaving the reading there. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.